All right, we good? All right. Yo, welcome. It's Hometown with BEATSNCHILL. And as you can see, I have special guests here. I have Pink Fondue here. Okay, and I'm to my right, I got Jah Cool Ass on Instagram and Twitter. And of course, I got t.couture all the way to my far right. Ladies, how y'all doing today?
Doing swell.
Doing great.
Yeah. All right, so we supposed to be relaxed, chill, and just have a conversation. And we finna talk about Pink Fondue business, right? We all know each other, known each other for some years now, and I've been watching you guys for a while. But this new Pink Fondue thing, please tell me, how did this come about? Either one of y'all can start.
Go ahead.
Honestly, we became really close. And then obviously we both DJ, and then we just be on the same type of time. And then we also been traveling together. So then we're just like, yo, like, let's just, So we did that, and we formed Pink Fondue.
I think it made more sense for us after we came back from Toronto.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about it before we got booked in Toronto, but once we both got booked at the same time, it was our first international show together.
Mm-hmm.
I think it made sense to just go ahead and do it.
Right.
Yeah. So did you guys have the conversation prior to, or was it like a spur of the moment in Toronto?
We had the conversation for months, actually.
Yeah. We just didn't have a name. Yeah.
Which took some time, but we made sure we came up with a name.
What inspired the name?
A generator.
Yeah, the whole process. But no, listen, the generator made sense. The generator made a lot of sense. You got to tell them about why the generator made sense.
Okay, so Tempest and I were completely the same, but complete opposites at the same time. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to have a name that represented us at the same time. Okay. So like Fondue is like a melting pot. So like we both wanted to bring in our own little pizzazz. And then Pink, I believe, like meant like harmony, whatever. So just harmonizing. Right. Stuff like that. So basically, yeah.
Okay.
Pink Fondue.
Makes sense, huh?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, y'all got what generator y'all use?
Honestly, it's just a Google search. I really don't remember the name, but I can go back in my history.
Okay.
But yeah, like literally the generator had a grid of just like different names. You can like type in kind of like the vibe that you're going for. And then so Tempest had seen Fondue on there, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, oh, Fondue would be cool. And I was just like, yeah, like what about like Pink Fondue? Like whatever. So then, yeah, it was like, oh, snap.
Hey, as long as you get there, that's tight. I like that. Y'all like the DJ version of Childish Gambino.
I'm done. I do have to give a special shout out to Yellow Dice. That's Anglash, Jay Taylor, and Alfonso X. So I knew once I told, because Anglash and I are like, we're besties. Mm-hmm. So I knew if I told Anglash our name Pink Fondue, he would troll us, talking about like we trying to be like them, because Yellow Dice. But special shout outs to them.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Shout out to them, man. How they been? They been all right? They
been chilling.
They still in Orlando?
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
Okay, cool,
yes,
cool.
Lots of it's in the works.
So, all right. Speaking of like location, right? Because I know I remember meeting you. You were in Orlando, but now you're in Atlanta now.
Yes. So I'm a little like further out within the city.
Gotcha.
But I do go to the city often. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's dope. I love it.
So how does that dynamic work with you guys being in like two different places consistently?
I'm there almost every month.
That part, but like like everything's just remote. Like with Pink Fondue, also just chicken and beer things too. So we have like our bi-weekly meetings. So just communicating, all that jazz. Okay. So yeah, and then I'm also in Florida all the time too. So
got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Traveling.
So I know that you guys have an event coming up soon.
Yes.
May 6th. It's going to be in Tampa.
Yes.
So is this the first official time that Pink Fondue is like gigged together?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because you guys have been on shows together, but not as
Pink Fondue. Yeah.
Yeah. So what would be, I guess, different compared to like when you guys do shows together?
I think we're going to be meshing our different sounds. So like, I feel like we're gonna take you on a whole roller coaster. Like it's gonna be dope. Yeah,
Okay. So
nice little fondue. Sorry.
okay. So what is do you guys feel like? Are there like certain roles that you guys take in this partnership? Like, okay, this is kind of like I'm gonna do this, and then this person does that. Like, what is are there like certain defined roles outside of just like the gigs? Like, I guess with social media or just the whole platform of like Pink Fondue. Are there like specific roles that you guys take on individually?
I feel like we are so much of a partnership where we split those roles. Like when it comes to our radio shows, like Mondays is Tempest Day, Fridays are my days. So we just go back and forth. Whenever like someone's busy, like we'll help each other out and like take over. So we do it all together.
And the radio show that's on AMP, right?
Yes.
So I was just asking Tim this off mic, like, how does it like? Is it you only can listen to it while it's live? It's not like something that's saved that you can go back to.
There are new features you can. We just haven't done it.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've yet to catch a full episode. I've caught like the end of episode because it's like usually at 2 p.m. And I just started taking my lunches at work around 2 o'clock. But like before, I catch it around like that last little bit of the hour. So I'm like, oh snap! Like I can't just like go and play this at a later time. But you said that there are like new features on
yeah,
that.
like we would have to save it in order for you to go back to it.
And why AMP? Why did you guys decide like let's premiere this show on AMP?
I would say because number one, there was a whole bunch of like ads out, like AMP when it just started.
It was.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I just thought it was a cool concept. And they're trying to pay creators, so to keep it a buck. That part and just having a platform to use a radio, so it was just cool. I mean, ideally, Apple Music would be cool, but I think it's cool what Amazon is doing and just allowing creatives to have a platform. So just hopping on when it's new and fresh. Yeah, it's just the goal.
Got you. Okay, so as far as like, I know you with like your involvement in the whole thing with Chicken and Beer, T with the whole Couture Radio, like, does that ever come into play with Pink Fondue? Like, are those, or this is just something completely separate that won't be tied into those things?
So I would say we kind of like map out releases. Like for example, if T does her mixes once a month, so like we'll like if it's busy for her, like I'll handle like the radio show and she'll handle what she has to do type of thing. So we're all helping each other. And then Chicken and Beer basically is like the umbrella, and Pink Fondue is just like the baby. Like Chicken and Beer is gonna sponsor this event.
Got you.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, one, I'm jealous.
Why?
Cause man, like y'all be creating some dope shit, man. And I think that, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, I'll sit there and bother Tyree ass about like an idea and be gun ho on it, and then like if I don't get the reaction I want, and then it just like stays there, and I don't know.
That's real though.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just be like, damn. So it's like, what is the process of like, all right, who's like when you guys come up with an idea for Pink Fondue, like what does that process look like? Because I'm assuming that yes, it's you two, but then like you guys have other people you guys have worked with, like crews with Chicken and Beer and whatnot. So like, do they ever have any type of like play with Pink Fondue, or is it just exclusively you two?
I mean, we try to involve them. We do. We do involve them.
Got you. Okay.
It's nothing like that second opinion.
Right. Yeah.
Are y'all booking? Are y'all booking officially, or it's just like y'all kind of like, is Pink Fondue being booked right now, or are you guys still just doing like individual bookings right now?
I would say this month and then June.
Yeah.
Are individual bookings.
Okay, but after that, y'all like sign us up. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sign us up.
In
okay.
your city. To be,
Yeah.
to
Okay,
be exact.
cool. So let's go back to the show. So you guys are doing it in Tampa. Is there a reason why you guys chose Tampa?
Absolutely.
What's okay? What was the reason?
I personally, I feel like I don't do enough things here, and that's fine. Like my ultimate goal as a selector is to travel, but it's nothing like bringing something back home, something actually cool.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much the reason why.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
we have supporters with Tampa and Orlando, so to see everyone from Orlando come here, which does not happen often,
right.
it's a beautiful thing.
It seemed like the same thing is also happening in Atlanta. Like, I'm starting to see y'all get a lot of traction up there too. So that's cool, having that nice, 2 areas where you can kind of like build that foundation.
Right.
Yeah.
I was literally having a conversation with someone a couple days ago about like the music scene or the creative community in Tampa, at least, and like everything kind of seems like a copy and paste of like events, and it's like you go to one, you go to this one. It seems like no one really cares about the curation process. They're just like, it's an opportunity to do something,
Yeah.
so just do it and try to get some money. I've definitely, I've been to events that you guys put together, and I like the curation process. Like, you can see when someone is behind the scenes of that and they are doing stuff with taste, right? So is that like with this Pink Fondue event coming up, is there something where you guys are looking to do something like reoccurring, or is this like just testing the waters here, just a one-off, or can we expect something to be reoccurring with Pink Fondue? Because like I said, I'm excited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, we only gonna get one time. Like, what are we doing for real?
I would say it's just going to be a segment, but of course, like trial and error. I think, of course, we'll reflect after the successes, God willing, of the event, and just recap like what was the wins, what were the losses, and then the next event we'll like move forward accordingly. If it takes a year, it takes a year,
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say I could see more. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's just realistically speaking.
Gotcha. I wanna ask y'all, like, do y'all realize how dope y'all are?
Oh my gosh, I'm
dead
extremely humble.
serious.
So like,
I'm saying, do y'all realize? Do y'all realize? Because I'm just saying, I started BEATSNCHILL literally almost 7 years ago, right? And
congratulations.
thank you.
You're welcome.
But I noticed that like there has been like a change in certain like in just the creative community between all of like Central Florida, right? And like one of the things that I always said was, I remember when I had like booked you and others from Chicken and Beer over to at BEATSNCHILL in Tampa, and I kept telling them like, yo, they got some shit over there in Orlando, like the community, the DJ community there is just like so welcoming, but they're also so passionate, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then I remember like just starting to see T like do events out there as well, and I'm just like, how it's not even just that community, but like the audience that is there that comes out to these events, they're like, they just go up, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
And it's sprinkling all over the place now, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm just like, bro, y'all motherfuckers is dope, bro. Like,
Thanks.
y'all are really doing y'all fucking thing, man.
I think it's definitely not easy, but I think that the people that we work to reach, they're wanting something that we're providing, and what we're providing is with passion and like being sincere, genuine, made with love, all that junk. So yeah, we just try to gravitate to those people that want what we want to see in our
Right.
city. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's tight, man. And like, I also think too, like, you guys definitely know how to market yourselves. Like, the aesthetic and everything is just like top notch, like that.
Oh,
That's,
thank you.
I be jealous of that shit, because you can tell when something don't have a woman's touch to it. You know what I mean? But,
Whoa! What does that mean?
all I'm saying,
No, because I literally make the
facts,
flyers.
facts.
So I'm confused.
y'all, it's like y'all pay more attention to details,
Ah, okay.
and that really, when people don't understand why they like something, they don't realize it's those little details that poke out to why they like something. They think that they're just taking something at face value and like, oh, this dope, like, it's cool, like, they shit cool or whatever, right? I'm trying to, like, explain how dudes be talking. But what they don't realize is, like, even when it comes to the flyer designs and the covers for the mixes and whatnot, it's like, it's that and it's also skill. Like, you guys have skill that it's not just like, oh, we're not just someone who just likes music and we're just putting whatever together. Like, no, we actually, we work and we have skill and we're pulling this shit off. We can do this with a mix. We can go to an event and kill it. Like, and we know how to market our shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really like one-stop shop. And I'm telling you, I know motherfuckers that cannot do that shit. Like, they just can't. They can see it. You can tell them. You can even draw it out for them. And they just can't do that. So I think you guys do a remarkable job. One, individually. But that's why I'm like, when I seen that come together, I'm like, damn, I'm hating. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at it from a place of just like being proud of like what you guys have grown to be and like what you continue to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really encouraging, and I can't wait to see like how this grows. You know, speaking to that, like, what do you guys see this going over the next year or so?
I'm trying to travel.
Period. Period.
That's really a main thing for me. Of course, putting on more events because Jah is an amazing event coordinator.
For sure.
That's her. That is her. Like, that's her thing.
Right.
I could do it, but I think she has a little bit more experience than me.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely more events, more traveling, and just putting the word out of who we are.
Right. I would say for me, just living our best and just like pursuing everything that we would dream to, and you know, those that inspire to be able to do what we do, to let them know that they could do it too. They just need to be passionate about it and like strive towards it. So just document our life. Like we all can do this junk. Like everything is attainable. So yeah, just being intentional for growth. Yeah.
Gotcha. I want to ask, like, who do you guys look to for inspiration? Like, you know, I feel like there's people who may look at you guys, whether you guys, they step to you or not, but I think there's people that are inspired by what you guys do. But, like, when you guys are maybe caught in a rut or just stuck with an idea, like, who do you guys look to, or what do you go to kind of, like, get motivated or inspired?
Well, for one, my friends definitely inspire me. But I guess on the level you're talking, when it comes to DJing, I do have my inspos. The collective selection definitely has played a huge part in my DJ career before I was even DJing.
Right.
They really just opened up that pocket for me to just expand my ear a little bit, and I think that just shows who I am as a selector today. Yeah, whenever I need some inspiration, I'm definitely listening into them.
Right.
And
Yeah, I would say that social platforms like Pinterest,
oh, that's a big one too.
Tumblr, YouTube, just like watching music videos, you know, for inspiration. Definitely Kaytranada, because one, he's Haitian and I'm Haitian, so like he's amazing at what he does, and being Haitian, typically the music career isn't the way to go.
Right.
So he did that. We all could do that. So yeah, him, my friends, and like she said, like Selection for sure, definitely like brought in my palette with music. So. Got you.
Yeah. Do you guys think maybe in the future, like does production look like something that you guys would like do as Pink FONDU or just individually?
Like music production?
Yeah.
I would love to. I mean, that's what I wanted to do, like off rip. Like I never wanted to be a DJ.
Really?
Yeah, that was Plan Z. It wasn't even a plan.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I would love to. That's ultimately the passion and the goal. I just have to sit and learn how to use a platform.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to ask a little bit about, I guess, your experience, both of you guys' experience. What was the best show that you've ever DJ'd? And not just, I'm talking about like as far as like your set and everything.
It's hard.
Okay, so I think energy-wise, I would say Toronto.
Okay.
Cause one, like, definitely Toronto, because some of the music, a lot of the music that we heard out there, I feel like niggas here are asleep. So being outside and hearing songs like that is just like, yo, that's just fire.
Yeah.
And then just the crowd, the energy, like our sets were like freaking crazy. So I would say that, and just seeing Tempest do her thing. And it was hot. It was like in the building, like
we were in a basement.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, yeah, okay,
but
okay.
just being so condensed like that,
Right.
that was everything. I would say just chicken and beers, cause like, you know, we with our team, and we just doing what we want to do.
Yeah.
This is a hard question.
Yeah. What about you? What's
you
yours?
a couple.
What's
Okay,
yours?
So Toronto's definitely one. You know what's crazy? We had a little bit of malfunction that day,
Really?
Oh yeah.
but we came through. So that was gonna be our first time using CDJs. If
Okay.
you know. And we were gonna use the laptop. My laptop has some shit going on, but they had a backup for us, and yeah, we just did our thing. Like that show in general, like I was kind of nervous at first because of that, and then it ended up being like one of probably my best sets.
Gotcha.
One of them. But yeah, definitely Toronto. I've had some great chicken and beer sets.
Got you. Okay.
Just crazy energy. I've had some great sets in Atlanta. Atlanta's one of my favorite cities to DJ in. Yeah, I think music-wise and like energy-wise, those are my best sets.
Okay.
Sorry, I just thought of something. Some sets at Orlando House parties too, cool too. Cause there be a lot of older folks there too. So it's just like to get them going.
Yeah,
It's a little
had
vibe.
some good sets there. I like that though, cause you putting them on. You putting them
Bruh,
on.
Dreamscape too. Dreamscape was cool.
Listen.
Yeah, that was hard. That was good.
That
good.
was a great set.
Yeah.
To
I
was
this
already-
day, that was one of my best sets.
I was already lit too. I was like, damn.
You
Like,
was lit.
yeah, it was like the lights and
He
everything.
was lit.
I was like, oh shit, like this shit crazy.
I got a video of you in the background talking about some, oh shit, okay, T.
That's lit.
Yeah, that was tight, man. That was
Yeah.
tight. It was Tyler to put that together, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Tyler.
Shout
man.
out to Tyler.
Shout out to Tyler.
Is I want to get some advice from you guys as an event coordinator.
Okay.
As an event coordinator, what are some pet peeves you guys would want other event coordinators to know before booking you or just booking someone like you?
You have to have all the details for me, like laid out straight.
What kind of details?
Like payment? Like
Not even
Number one.
It's just like, don't tell me things last minute. You know, like I need to know what time sound check is. Like I'm a very punctual person, so like I would want you to be punctual with me.
right.
But I would say that, yeah, mainly that.
Okay. What about you?
Well,
I know y'all got some booking disasters.
yeah. I think communication is a really big thing for me in many aspects. Things that are last minute, equipment. Coming from a DJ's perspective, equipment, like do I have
Gotcha,
to bring
yeah.
my own stuff? Do y'all got stuff? Is it working? Does it work properly? Payment is like top tier for me. I'm a very understanding person. Just communicate with me.
Right.
And then, yeah.
I'm gonna have to get you like 5 days after the event because like the Eventbrite.
And
ain't
then they
really,
like to tell
Oh
you
my
that
God,
the day.
bruh.
the
You
payout
gotta
next
split the
week.
payouts. No, but
Like,
I know one. Whenever like I'm DJing for like an artist or like
Yeah.
I'm that DJ and they send me the music late, I hate that because I'm like, bro, if we f up, it's not me, it's them.
Got you.
I hate that.
Do you guys have you guys ever enjoyed like DJing in a performance, or is that like really
be
like
honest.
something you don't enjoy doing?
I ain't gonna say I hate it, but it's not my favorite. Because what am I
Okay.
doing there? I'm not mixing. I'm just pressing play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had the best experience. Just because, again, like they weren't punctual. If it was
Gotcha.
punctual and if you allowed me to come prepared, then yeah, it would have been straight. But I haven't had it.
Would it be too far fetched for you guys to like maybe take on an artist and DJ for them? Is that something like I just freestyle.
Say that again.
Like, let's say, would you ever like, you know how like some producers, they find an artist and it's like, all right, I'm finna build with this artist. I'm finna produce for this artist. Could that be something you guys?
Oh, like be their DJ.
Right.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Like
Yeah.
if my boys went on tour, like English and then Bruto.
Right.
I wouldn't mind being their DJ.
Yeah. Okay. What would it be? Could something like that happen with like Pink Fondue be the DJ for someone?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be crazy because I don't typically see duos DJing for
Right.
anyone else.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
could be
you
the
feel
first.
me? Like,
He's trying to.
Oh my god.
you know what I'm saying? You know, I just
Yeah.
on the spot
I
type
should've
shit.
known.
You know?
Yeah. What? That's
Damn.
funny.
Okay. What else, man? I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, is there going to be merch at this event? Or you got merch coming out soon? I know T dropped merch before. I'm pretty
I
sure.
would say soon.
Yeah,
Soon?
Yeah, baby
Not
steps.
here, but yeah, baby steps.
Baby steps.
Like,
Okay.
baby
Okay.
Literally.
Okay.
But soon.
All right. Cool. All right. So to close out, I just want to get you guys to, if you could encourage your younger self that was starting off, that was thinking about maybe should I DJ, what advice would you give that person? To younger Jah and younger T.
You know that song by Sampha? Don't think about it.
Yeah.
Much.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there you go. That part.
Okay.
And just practice. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you over there?
Keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep
no,
going.
literally, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
Tomorrow could be your day.
I fuck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate you guys for joining me on the couch today. Thank you guys so much. I cannot wait to this event. I'm finna make sure my fit right. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure y'all be having some ladies at y'all event, man. I just got to make sure they around my age.
They just can't laugh.
Oh my god.
And that is a wrap. Thank you guys so much. We out. Peace.